Welcome to this explainer. Look, I'm throwing on my senior systems architect hat today because we're going to talk about fundamentally scaling your productivity. We are completely reframing how you treat Claude. Seriously, it's time to stop treating it like some simple little chat window in your browser and start treating it as the core infrastructure, the literal operating system of your daily work.
Okay, let's dive into this. We've got a highly focused 6-part blueprint to get through today to build your digital workspace. We'll start with the chatbot trap, then architect your workspace, build out persistent memory, direct the AI with skills, connect your tools, and finally, wrap it up in a compounding system.
So, Section 1, the chatbot trap and why most people quit. You see, right now, most folks approach AI with this chaotic, almost tech reviewer mindset. They just lob a random question at it, get a super generic answer back, and bail. Today, we are leaving that chaos behind for a clean, highly structured digital studio approach.
There's a quote that hits the nail on the head here. The biggest misunderstanding about AI right now is that people think prompting is the skill. It's actually not. Workflow design is the skill. That is our new baseline, okay? We're moving away from trying to write these clever one-off prompts. From here on out, you are the director of a professional operational system.
Think about the difference between basic chat speed and true system reliability. Basic chat is just asking questions, writing one-off prompts, and literally starting from scratch every single time you open the app. Sure, it feels fast in the moment, but it's completely fleeting. True system reliability? That's about building workflows, creating reusable systems, and leveraging a structured project memory. This is where your hours are actually saved.
And this brilliantly illustrates what we call the setup moment. It's that critical make-or-break juncture where most users just throw their hands up and quit. They expect instant magic, and then they blame the tool when they get a generic output. But for the system user, just a simple 30-minute setup leads to this compounding trajectory of daily results where you never look back. The tool isn't the problem, guys. The setup is.
Section 2, architecting your workspace. This is the foundation. I'm going to walk you through the absolute simplest first steps to build your system from the ground up.
I want you to treat your AI workspace exactly like your physical desk setup. Step 1, you've got to upgrade to the Pro plan. You just need that processing power for real deep work. Step 2, create one central workspace folder right there on your computer. And step 3, organize that space with specific subfolders for your templates, business context, projects, and outputs. Keep it pristine.
Now, inside that central folder, you're going to create a file called Claude.md. This is absolutely crucial. It's a persistent business memory file. It basically saves your personal preferences, your exact brand voice, and the recurring writing rules you use every day. This is the ultimate trick. It makes sure Claude never starts a session cold. It loads your rules and tone automatically, so you literally never have to repeat yourself.
As a systems architect, you also have to be deliberate about your materials. Choose the Claude 3 Opus model for deep reasoning, complex architecture, and strategic planning, like, say, conducting due diligence on a massive 1,000-page document. But then, switch over to Claude 3 Haiku for those lightning-fast daily tasks, like instantly pulling key dates out of an email. Pick the right tool for the job.
Section 3, building persistent memory. This is all about context before you speak. We're creating a localized working database, so Claude gets the whole picture before you even start typing.
So, what goes into those project folders we just set up? Well, you upload your background company docs just once. You store specific client files in their own dedicated project folders. You drop in your team handoffs and standard operating procedures. But, and this is a super important constraint, keep those folders trimmed to under 2,000 words. That way you avoid burning through unnecessary tokens, but Claude still knows exactly what's going on. Now, what's really interesting about this is the separation of capabilities. Think specifically about projects and artifacts. Projects are your memory. They keep your files organized, referenced, and repeatable. Artifacts, that's your workbench. That's where you actually build, edit, and iterate on interactive documents right inside the chat window itself. Section 4, directing with skills, programming the logic. We're upgrading now from a passive memory system to a fully active programmable logic layer. Imagine a command center that gives you true power. We're talking about 89 commands. By typing /write, /analyze, or /workflow, you're not just chatting anymore. You are instantly triggering complex automated daily processes. Best part? You can build your own custom commands called skills for your recurring tasks.
Here's how. First, pick a single, focused workflow. The golden rule here is one skill equals one job. Second, write out your step-by-step instructions and a clear trigger phrase just once. And third, whenever you use that trigger, Claude instantly recognizes it and runs the task flawlessly, every single time.
Section 5. Connecting your tools. The API integrations. Okay, we've got our logic gates built. Now we need to plug this intelligence into the outside world.
A true operating system runs quietly in the background of the tools you already use, right? You can integrate Claude directly into Slack to automatically pump out weekly summaries. Connect it to Google Drive to literally search through your spreadsheets mid-chat. Link it to Notion to pull your living documentation. And if you're a power user, you can use Claude routines to run scheduled automations in the cloud. No server setup required.
Let's move to how this builds even further. You can actually drop a prompt and have subagents run parallel, multi-agent code reviews or research tasks. You are no longer just doing things one by one. You essentially have a team of virtual colleagues running tasks simultaneously. How cool is that?
Section 6. The compounding system. Your 5-day blueprint. Let's synthesize this whole architectural lesson into a concrete, chronological action plan you can start right now.
So the crucial point is this simple 5-day progression. Day 1, you just teach Claude who you are by setting up your basics and that awesome Claude.md file. By day 3, you're building your very first reusable skill for that one task you absolutely hate doing manually. And by day 5, you actually delegate that work entirely by scheduling an automated routine. Small, deliberate setups that lead to massive compounding time savings every single day.
Which leaves us with the ultimate question as we wrap up this explainer. Are you still just prompting a chatbot and crossing your fingers for magic, or are you ready to step up and direct a professional, operational AI system? The infrastructure is right there waiting for you. It's time to start architecting.